Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's it got 2 likes already? Well, wonderful. It's got 2 likes. This is absolutely brilliant. We are up. Hello, Andy. Hold on, hold on. Sound check complete. We are all good to absolutely boss it and get it on. Hello, Andy, my old friend. How are you? Can I like? Just trying to find my way around. Right. Getting back into the swing of things. And is the camera all good? I think the camera's all good. Sorry, yeah, I thought I scheduled this for like 8:30. I didn't realize it was actually uh scheduled for 8. That's really my bad. That was kind of optimistic on my part. Sorry, I just got home from work. And yeah, what we're going to be doing today is have a look what's on the docket here. And it says public transport overhaul. Yes, yes, we are doing that today. Hold on, sip of drink first. Okay, wow, it's really big now. It's getting really, really massive out there. And congratulations on Andy being first to comment. And thank you very much for that. Hope you're doing well. We got ships just emerging. Is that just... Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're going to have to rectify that at some point. But for now... Welcome back to the County of New Bobton. My name is Badger the British, and on this episode, what we're going to be talking about and doing is just overhauling the whole public transport system in this area, because we've been a bit slacking in this region. And as we can see, our residential is much needed. Let's start clearing out some bodies from there, actually. Let's just do a quick scan. Do miss playing with the mods and having that all done for me. Someone's currently trying to steal the Stargate, which is wonderful. How many days left have we got till Cities Skylines? Hold to 67 days. Oh, I should have come on here 2 days earlier. That would have been funny. Let's see. So, you got these guys going out of work as well, like, because there's more demand for residential coming in. So let's have a look at public transport. Obviously, it's a very key thing to have in your city is the old public transport. Now we've got nothing at the back here, apart from like this area where we did the university. So nothing for the expansion, and we've got tram roads in here, and we've also got train line that we've never connected up and used. So there's not many people coming down here for the train line. There's not many people coming in for the train line either. Okay. We got a subway system which is probably not being used that much. No, it is not. Okay. So we definitely got to revamp the subway system. Because let's have a look. Monorail, 700 people per week, 800 passengers. Okay. So the monorail is being very effective at its job. We've got to make sure we got the maximum capacity, which we do. Not on that line, but on the other line, not so much. I say we start again. I feel like we just kill everything, start it all again, and we go from scratch, maybe. Yeah, we've done the thing where we don't actually know what most of these lines are, because we just put these bus lanes in. Let's delete that, because that's not connected at all. Okay. Right. Obviously, this way, when we have bigger and better public transport, it means more taxes coming in, which is what we desperately need right now. And so, yeah. Let's get crack-lacking. Do we delete everything? Yes. realistically, it's not going to take too long if we don't delete everything. So let's... More people using buses. We've got no trams. We've got lots of people using that service. Or do we review it individually? Who's using boats when we don't have any boats? Okay. We've got lots of people using the trams. Let's revamp the trams first. I can't get the words out today. Let's revamp the monorail system. Or should we? Yeah, let's just start again. Let's just start fresh. Delete everything. Everything's got to go. Let's completely overhaul this area. Let's just do something absolutely bizarre and crazy on this episode. We've paused it, so we're all good there. Okay, so that's done. Let's get rid of all these. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, these were just slung in, it looks like. So yeah, let's get rid of these. Put in purpose. Not going to be the most exciting episode. Well, are any of my episodes really that exciting? Who knows? Subway systems. Yep, let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. And I wonder if you save more money by not having to spend money on this. First port of call, we're going to put a taxi system in. Okay, because that... I know I said we're going to start on the monorails, but let's put our taxi place in. Can we slide it under there? That'd be such a good place for a taxi company. Oh. Sorry if you're hearing some planes flying off in the background. We've had to keep the windows open to stop it boiling and being sweating hot in here. I feel like there was a taxi company here before, so boom, there's one. Good place to have that one. So that's in the south of the city. Let's put another one in the north of the city because if I'm right in thinking these only have a certain amount of taxis that can go out. Yes, 25. That's not going to be enough. So let's put another one north of the city. Somewhere fairly busy, but where you wouldn't really mind it being. We've got the post office, we've got the package centre there, which is wonderful, but by the football stadium, yes, no one's going to really notice it just off here, are they really? Then we could put a path in behind it and do something creative along the back here. Okay, and let's put one, so we've got 75 taxis that can go out now. And if we have a look at this area, where are they not going to notice it so much? And I'm going to say somewhere off the streets, because it is quite a noisy building. So yeah, let's go along here. Let's have this as like the first building. Along here. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So that's taxis done. Let's go work our way from the bottom upwards. So we haven't got any... Oh, we could put Skylink in, actually, to take people across. Yeah, so future development. Why not have a cable car that will take people... with this, because this will be the heart of our financial district. So we should have something that comes off here. And then this will be like the amusing way for people to get from their business adventures. Hold on, let's have a look at, yeah. Let's just place this here. Let's just see if this will be our experiment when we come across, and just see. Invalid shape. Okay. Okay, right, hold on, let's try this. So it slides along the back, not disrupting the pattern. And then we're going to put our end cable cut there. And yeah, I've got a nice feeling that maybe if we curve it, can we curve it? There's no curve tool. So this is like when at the Greenwich like wire cable thing. So there's people that can just come around, they can get off the thing, they can come around, and then boom, straight across. That's going to be our little gamble. Okay, what's next? Let's have a look. So boom, 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 boom. See how popular this is. We've got no people using that at the moment. Right. Monorail. Monorails. So our monorail stations. Now the most important one is this bad boy. So if we come here, I love how they've moved that to the left, so we don't have to scroll all the way across. There we go, we've got one. Two, maybe a back and forth. We didn't actually do any research to see where the most popular points were. This is the only thing. Should we have it just coming back and forth? Because I feel like that would be a good thing. That people can just come here and then this can just be a main stop hub for people on this side when they go off into the outside. So, or do we keep it going all the way up? That's the thing, I don't want to just bring in the same old that happened before. Or do we bring it down here, seeing as this has got 2 lanes? Yes, we're going to bring it down here into the financial district. Boom. Okay, and now from the financial district, this is going to be the main one that goes all the way up. Is there one further up? Yep, there is. There we go. Perfect. Let's bring it back down. Okay, cool. That's good. And pop that one back in there. That's good. That's all done. Now we've got this little awkward station. Didn't we add another one? We did add another one over here. So yeah, let's start from here to bring people into the farming area. And then this one's going to go across town, because there's not much going across town in the way of traffic. Down, and that's a long way into here. And back. Okay, so now we need to name these 3. Okay, so number 1. That was our harbour. Back to football ground. To footy, there you go. Harbour to footy, and we're going to change you to max capacity to bring all those tourists over. And this one, line 2. Oh no, this was to Fence Avenue, wasn't it? So Fence Ave. Yeah, it goes to Fence Ave. This one goes to Fence Ave to... What do you call this? Oh. Cities Skylines to Park. There we go. Going to change you to max capacity because I know that's a popular line too. There's 8 stops. Oh yeah, because it doubles back. And then this one is going to be Footy Park. Can't spell foot today. To Hipster Farm. There we go. Perfect. Now normally you would name the so basically if you in like over here in this country, what we do is like Footy Park would be, you know, you're traveling southbound, and if you're going to Hipster Farm, you know, you're traveling northbound. Same with, you know, City Skylines 2 Park. If you got on a train going to City Skylines 2 Park, you'd be going northbound, and at Fence Avenue you'd be going southbound basically. So that, in my mind, how it works. Okay, what's next? Obviously this is all subject to change. I'm not saying this is the best way. I don't think we've got any actual trains coming in. No, we could bring in a rail network if we opened up that square, but we're not in the greatest of financial shapes right now. So that's probably a no-no. Underground. The underground needs some work. We need to work on this a bit more. Currently there's no reason to keep going, but I like the fact that that's open. And I don't want it where my last city public transport basically just ran parallel, because that's double the cost really. So we've got a monorail coming through here. So obviously this needs to stop somewhere in the city, because I realised like you can get about the city up and down really easy, but getting across is quite hard. And so we got this transport system here, which is right next to our Central Park area. So obviously we need a stop somewhere here, if we can. Is it going to be too noisy? Yeah, if we placed it like here, maybe we can get like a loop around. Hold on, go back to the public transport view. If we could start a loop that comes around, and people can change here to go up or down, or maybe even across, would be good. Yeah, so I say we put one here, we put a tunnel around here, so we create like kind of a circle line. Let's see what our options are. Subway system. Not much in the terms of underground. Do we have a 2? Which one's the 2 that goes straight? That one. Perfect. And it doesn't take up that much room either, which is great. Oh my god, we can slide it in behind the police station without causing any damage. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our tube station. I feel like there needs to be more, just one along here actually, like a little bit further down. Can we slide another one in? I don't think we're going to be this lucky. Oh. We are going to be a little bit lucky there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the inside track. There we go. That was nice and easy. Trying to bend that across is going to be a little bit of a nightmare. Okay, and we kind of got our roundabout circle line. Foggy Park goes off there. Foggy District. Okay. Now, I know you're saying this is parallel, but this is going to spread off over here one day. Like straight under here and into this part of the city. Or maybe even upwards. So now we need to bring one, and we should bring one right into the middle of our university, because lots of people need to go and work here. It's just a matter of where do we place it. Can we get any ideas of placing it here? So all public transport has now stopped, and we are going through the big chunky. We definitely want it on campus here somewhere. We're just going to try and find and allocate a good place for it. It's obviously boxed in, that's not really good. Maybe there. Potentially. We don't want to destroy any buildings if we can. Definitely have to have one by the football stadium. Sorry, the American football stadium. And are we going to be ridiculous and put... We could. If we put... Because we've just been able to slide that in there. That means we can now hook the inner lane up to here. Wonderful. Now you're starting to see the pattern is now emerging. And then this means this can filter off over here. I've got a feeling if we could get this somewhere here, that would be... We just need it at the right angle. Because we want to cut down on that game day traffic. That's the thing, I don't want to take out too many businesses or things like that nature. But we are going to have to. That's the thing, because of that there. And we want to bring public transport over here, but... Oh, these are all offices, so that's good. Well, most of them are offices. Okay. Just remember, we're not trying to compete with the monorail. Because the monorail is doing its thing and transporting loads of people very fast up and down the city. But we are trying to move people to where they are probably most likely wanting to go on certain days. How does that fit in there? So yeah, literally they get off, walk to the station. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, boom. So this might actually end up being two different lines that come into this section. In fact, let's finish that off. Oh, we could actually bring that over. Because then the people from this side can easily get in. They don't have to all travel to this one monorail. Okay. But yeah, let's go. Because I hate to keep using the real life examples. But you do see it where there's like multiple trains coming in. Got to be very careful. Where there's multiple like different options you can take on the tube. Okay, boom, boom, boom. This is looking good so far in my mind. Then, how are we going to justify this? If we have a station right at the back here, so it's somewhere within the electricity line. Perfect. And just out of noise range. Let's go for the traditional. And boom. Because now that's like future proof that these people can now travel from this section into the system. There's going to be a lot of traffic on that section if we do. No, this is going to be a changing point. So this is another way to get across the city. Let's come down to this point. Then definitely up here. We're going to have a stop if we can. And you're going to tell me it's all residential around there. Oh, okay. I think we could slide one in. We've not got many sick people, do we? We've got 67 sick people for over 1,000. This is like the most anti-Tory government ever. Boom. And boom. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so we got our... This might not pay off until we expand forth. But we will expand forth, and maybe we'll also bring this over here. Okay. So they've already got a monorail station that can take them from this south side, which they can all easily get to by just taking a short walk, so that's not too much of a problem. However, I feel like there should be a bit more connectivity between these two regions. And the metro system is probably the best way to do that. And we also want to bring people to our fabulous monorail station. So let's see, this is definitely an area where we can have noise going on. And it's right in the middle of the hub. So that's brilliant. And now we just have to connect it to the mainland. And at what point are we going to come through? Because this is where you're going to make hard design choices. And how are you going to bring this across? Think about it, that's one lane coming down here. And then it's going to come into two. So maybe if we make it branch off and you've got two options. So you're either going to land at the football stadium or in the Bronx area. How many millions have we wasted? We wasted nearly 250,000. Ah, I forgot about this. This is going to be the hard bit, isn't it? Getting it across. Oh, does not like me today. There you go. And if we back that up. I've only seen the monorail Half-Life 1. Hey Laura. Nice to see you again. And hello my friend with the name I cannot pronounce. Sorry, still, I should look up how to pronounce that out of courtesy. That looks like it's going to cause a few bits of whiplash. So let's go back and just change that over. There we go. Okay, boom, 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 dun, dun. Yeah, so these guys are going to have either the option of coming down into here. This is going to be changing lane. Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't want to create a monorail that comes... sorry, I don't want to create a metro line that comes under here to here because they've got the monorail that can go over. And that's just a waste of money having duplicate lines. But this brings them currently up into the city, and maybe there'll be reason... Yeah, we'll have this come up into the city this way. And yeah, let's say... Yeah, let's bring a monorail line down here. So just in case the tourists come off and they're like, hey, we want to go straight up to the top of this bit of the city. So there is nothing for the tourists in that respect. So let's just get a dead end line. And just pop it here. I'm sorry, I'll give you a free business somewhere else in the city. Wherever you want to go. And we're just going to connect that up. Perfect. Nikolai Romanov. Hey, Nikolai. Okay, perfect. Right, so we're happy with that, happy with that. Kind of happy with... It's a bit weird having a subway system there. I mean, granted... if we're gonna do it, then we should be thinking about the future and bringing in something like that. So therefore there'll be like an external line for over here, and then this line. Maybe, I'm just going with the maybe, that this will increase jobs in the area, because there's not a lot of business going on. And if we can just make that pass around here. Nikolai Romanov. It is a pretty sweet name. And here we go. Oh, God. Right, so here we got that connected, that connected, that connected. We've got all these different lines going all these different ways. These people aren't really serviced. Ooh. There's not many people here. If we could actually move that over, I guess. Because then it'll be more connected. Yeah, I'm going to move that. No. Oh, you see, these design choices. You should never do this live. You should always do these kind of things not live. Do we stick to our guns? Yes, we're going to stick to our guns. This is the layout for the monorail at the moment. Oh, wait. Yeah, and the monorail can't get to this has monorail facilities. Why are we not using them? That's a very valid point. Okay, boom. And yes, let's connect this to Foggy Lane. Or Foggy District. And let's go. Let's add all the... Let's go. Let's go. Okay, right. Let's start from the right side and work our way up. So, Harbour to Midtown Brooklyn. And back. Because that's the only way that could go. Okay, boom. Let's have it. What's the lowest capacity? Because I don't think many people are going to be... You can get underground. Underground trains. And they carry loads of people. Okay, but whoa, calm down. There's so many. Whoa. The S-Bahn, that's Germany. That's Japan. That's just standard metro train now, I guess. Yeah, let's just go for standard. I don't see it being a very high capacity at the moment, so let's just go for that. Change the colour to blue for the ocean. Yes. Okay. Harbour. Back forth. Midbrook. Yes, very well spotted. Still got the Lego stack, still intact. Still have no time to build it. Barely have any time to come and stream and do stuff with all the adulting. But yes, little plug there, not sponsored. But yeah, it looks like a ridiculously cool set. To be fair, I wanted to get the other one, but the other one is like £100, so like that's definitely a no until Christmas. Okay, so going from the right, now we've got this one, so Midtown Brooklyn, and this is the one that comes up and joins the people into the main city. So it comes along here. May as well get it stopped there, and then at the stadium, and at the very top. I don't know what we call this. Robin Park. Okay, Robin Park back down here. If you guys got names for these places, then please let me know, because I will update them. Okay, so that one, this is what I want. I want every one labelled. Otherwise, you have no idea what's going on. This is just going to show off my spelling and stuff. Oh, yes. Is that going to be a popular line? Whoop, 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 whoop. You come back. You come back here. I can't really tell if that's going to be a very popular line or not, to be honest. Because I can see there's not going to be much demand at the moment for the Midtown to the harbour, so that's fine. I'm going to guess it might be because of the game days. So we are going to look at something with a slightly higher capacity. 500. Wow, okay. High capacity metro. These carry some serious, not 600. Whoa. Okay. Let's start them off with like a 360. Just a normal metro run bar, but 360 back and forth. Okay, that's done. That's in. Right, now starting from the right, let's go down here for this bottom bit. Oh, there's another metro station. So we can have another metro coming out of here. Is that one hidden underneath? There's one hidden underneath. That is epic. So there's one that can come out and up effectively. or just out. Lovely. We will keep that in storage. Let's not go too crazy. Let's go up into Foggy Park. I'm going to say that most businessmen aren't going to want to come this way for the industrial, and it's going to now fight for positioning along here. I wonder if we can have two that come along. Yeah, because you often get that, like two trains that run along the same line. They just end up at wildly different places. And this will also help with the congestion. Because most people are going to either want to come like left or right. Boom, let's try that. And so let's click there. Let's go to Metro Line 3. And this is Fen Avenue. For Fence Avenue, you play on words there. To Upper City. I don't know. No, to Robin Park. Not a lawyer, to be honest. Nikolai, piracy is not a good thing, to be honest. Hold on. Blindsided. I'm here talking about public transport, and this is something out of my realm. I mean, there's freedom of use, so if you show something and you comment on it within a limited time span, then that should be fine. But let's go for the classic. Let's bring in high capacity, like underground 300. That should do. And let's mark that red, just so we can see the difference between the two lines. So we've got the red and the green line. And that way, when the people come to stand here, and then we can see how many are queuing for red, how many are queuing for green. Smart idea. Let's build in our... Now, I don't want the industrial people coming all the way down here, because I feel like there's not going to be much demand for something like that. So let's start the Foggy District. I mean, I remember back in the day of like LimeWire and stuff like that. Apparently LimeWire was going to corrupt the industry and bankrupt everyone, and all that. And suddenly you take the premise of LimeWire and you charge people what, like £5 a month, or no, is it 10? It's £10 a month for Spotify, and it's like Spotify's like a household name now. So what do we call this over here? Ultimate Badger Farm. There we go. Perfect. I don't think this is going to be too popular. So maybe just... Could be completely wrong. Because we've also got to save money in the long run. 150 sounds good. But we are... How much does that do? Oh, yep, same. That's like the lowest amount, isn't it? Yeah, cool. And we're going to turn this one yellow for the farmland, so we know down here how many people are queuing for the yellow, how many people are queuing for the red. Okay, boom, 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 boom. This might cause, it may cause huge problems, who knows. Now we have to get onto our kind of a circle line. So it's going to come round, down, boom, 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 boom. I feel like we should make this blue. Why can it not come up here? Can it not loop round? Hold on, what if we drag it over? And then, there we go, perfect. That's how you do that one. It's quite annoying now because now I need to drag it again. And we're up. Boom and boom. Let's make that line blue, I think. There's a new line. Oh no, purple, why not? Some kind of rich purple. Lovely, and that is going to be, what are we going to call that? Oh, you can't even see it now, it's so blended in. Perfect, so that now comes round. Perfect, dun 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 dun. That's going to ship people around a park area, which is lovely. And also, we can, when we expand over here, we've got to port outwards, which is great stuff. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And yes, we were just going to name that, weren't we? Why is there a sixth one? Oh, we just did that one, didn't we? University. Trade uni, we should say trade uni to stadium. That's how you spell stadium. And yes, I think there's going to be a lot of people using this line. I would really hope there'd be a lot of people. So I'm going to take a gamble that this main line is going to be the biggest one. The other one, the university and back, probably not that many people. So I'm happy to keep that as it is. Let's make that light blue. And yes, so this is, we're going to call that Skylines 2 Park. Back and forth to this is Central Park. There we go. Perfect. Right. I think that is all of those plumbed in. Wonderful. How are we doing for time? 45 minutes. And we've still got to do all the trams now. Okay. How are we going to do this? Why is there so many tram roads in this district? Like, that makes fairly little sense. Really cool idea. But definitely not as needed as much. I feel like if you're going to do it, let's get public transport. So let's go tram, because then we can see what tram options we got for roads. That's the thing also, we have to think about public transport for like bicycling in the city as well. If we get time to do that, let's do that. But let's upgrade some roads here. Oh, didn't mean to do that one. There we go, connected that in. I love how I'm like, oh, there's so many roads that are just around here that have like trams and they're not needed. And we go ahead and we make another road full of trams that are not needed. Oh, flick that back. There we go, perfect. And let's see. Let's just have a look. So it's not too well. The monorail has to start somewhere. So you've got people that's coming in from here and probably should end up. So we could do a massive tram that starts here, comes here eventually, but it takes the longest route. And we're just going to call that the Fence Avenue train. The Fence Avenue tram, sorry. Okay, so boom. No need to stop there. Let's have it stop there. Perfect. And just every 3, I feel. Oh, it's got to pick up these people. We'll make sure there's a path so these people can get picked up by the tram. There we go. Perfect. It's going to come through here. I loved how I just put all these tram lines down, which is probably costing us huge amounts of money. Let's just be absolutely ridiculous on the old budget, shall we? And there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Just a massive tram line coming through. Actually, we're not servicing these people over here. So let's bring the tram up into this section. And we are going to go through and we are just going to delete anything that's not on the tram line. Or just not delete everything, but like make it so it's not just pure tram. We definitely need it to turn around at some point. So I think probably going to come out here, turn around, come back down. Yeah, have it slide through this area, connects up to here, perfect. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. We can do this. How busy is that intersection? This section's not very busy, to be fair. Okay. So we can bring that up to about here. Have that cross over. Have it come through actually, because then it can pick up people from the other side. Loving this. And that can bring them down here. Then this is the section where it's going to turn around. It's right next to that. Okay. That's fine. It's very close, but it's fine. Pick up the people and bring them round. Ah, thank you, Laura. I'm trying to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible. That's a strangely hard word for me to pronounce. And boom, let's have these joscillate. And then we're going to clean up the city. Got to remember to put the pathway in as soon as we do this. Let's have one before it comes over. Perfect. Okay. Let's grab that. I think it's going to be a very, very dense tram. Very dense tram. That's not a very nice thing to say about the tram. I think it's going to be a very high capacity tram. So let's grab that. Let's also make it. Let's make it colour so it can stand out. There we go. What's the colour of money? Money is green, apparently. There we go. Perfect. This is Fence Avenue tram. So it only goes that one way. And let's go for some nice trees in this area. Now I think there's not... There we go, perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a rich area, rich environment, so let's flick back over to that view where we can see where our tram line is, and let's put down these fancy roads where we're not actually using trams so much. Maybe there were like 2 trams before, but we definitely do not need that many trams now. Let's save some monies and let's try and build the appeal of this area. I think we may have laid all these tram tracks just because we didn't know where we're going to put a tram. And now we have the tram track laid out. We can just quite easily do this. And we know exactly where that tram goes. We did miss this bit in the middle, not going to lie. But we can rectify that. There we go. Let's push all that back. This is going to be a mahoosive episode if we're going to be like this all day. Boom, 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 boom. Do we need to worry about that road? Yes. Not that one because it's got tram tracks on it. Oh yeah, there is kind of that gap. I don't think in this version they mind necessarily having to wait too long. I'm going to guess if we pop one here and pop one there, then we're going to cover those people. Yeah, there we go. We hit those people and hit those people. Perfect. They can get off. They can see the Fence Avenue exchange there, which is wonderful. We've cut down the roads. There's less like just cable lines everywhere, so it looks much better when we come up into the view. Yeah, it does actually. It looks much better now. We've got separate lines for that. Wonderful. And it's not just all caked. I think we should worry about bus lines, bike lines actually, and just having like a bus route, a bike route through the city at some point. Maybe that could be a whole episode in itself. But for now, let's continue because we've spent an hour and what have we got left? We still got buses to go. Okay. And then we're going to do a few minutes of play. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. That might be a bit too big of a tram line, but I don't think so. I mean, it comes around, it services this area, it serves 2 transport hubs. I don't know why I got rid of the main ones in the square here. I really don't. But hey ho, let's go and do this. Now it looks very clear that this was that way, goes this way, over that, across and around. So it's kind of circular. Yeah, there was definitely one that just serviced this area, bringing them in to Football Park. Yeah, come on then, let's do that. Because we've got to get 3 tram lines along here, surely. So, boom. And then have it stop to pick up people. Oh, we can get like a changing of the line. So therefore, like, people can like cross over there. I definitely want it picking up people from here. Yeah, like a little, oh, like a little mini area. Where would be a good place just to, yeah, somewhere here. Seems like a good natural place to have that stop. Somewhere before the bridge, just after. And yeah, just each block gets their own little stop. By the church, people go to churches a lot, so that's all good. It's like a meeting point, and then one before the bridge. One directly after. Now that's why I put this here. That's very clever. So it can come back and it doesn't have to interrupt itself. So it's not crossing its own path. Genius. Okay, crossing of the line there. Perfect. And then just on the other side. Lovely stuff. And back you go. Okay. I would say it's going to be a fairly busy tram. Is there a cool looking tram? Don't want to give it the max, but definitely high capacity. Not standard. Definitely not. I think we can get like more people on board. Yeah, let's go for that. We're going to keep that one purple. So this is Footy Park to, what would you call this section? Organised Square. Yeah, around Organised Square. Ugh. Spelling went right out the window there. Square, if I spell that right. Perfect. Okay. So now we got the one that covers here. We got the metro line that comes up here. So obviously this should have a tram that comes all the way through and down to Footy Park. So it's not, well, it is in parallel, but it is picking up all these people on the way. Or maybe this can just do this leg of the journey to this kind of a public transport crossover. Why are both of them going in that one? Okay, right, I'm sure the game will figure itself out. Is that what it does? No, it should be on both sections. Okay, there's not a stop there either. Okay, so we're going to have to come back and fix that. Yeah, instead of creating one long tram, we're just going to do a tram that comes halfway up the city. And then they can switch over and go up the other half of the city there. Oh, because look, there's also a tram line here that can, yeah, because there's also this section. Or maybe we just have an express line as well that can take people straight to the university. Yeah, let's go for just the connection line just to begin with. Okay, so this is going to be much more of like an express. No, not an express. Look, there's loads of people. This is definitely a line people wanted. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We can't get another one of these lines on here, can we? No, it's just the 3. Okay. Okay, it's perfect, perfect. Done, 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 done. And yes, let's have it pull in to the stop. And have it pull around. And come all the way back. Let's try and pick up some more people. And we're going to make this line a different color as well. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Where would we say that's going to? Ah, yes. Okay. 40 Park to boom, boom. Central Park. Boom. There was a lot of people. This is going to be a high demand line. What's the biggest number? 140. Do I hear higher than 140? I do not hear higher than 140. Let's get that cracking. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So you got those three plumbed in. Can we squeeze another line in there? If we wanted to do an express line. I mean, 3 would be the classy thing to do. Can we? Oh. Yes, we can get sneaky one in. What if we had one on the outside? But then we can't get it to turn around. Okay. Yeah, what if we could just get one in a... Let's see, this is why you don't do these design things live, because there's so many different choices that you can make. But also, I do want to kind of run one under here, just to make use of this monorail and train station. I feel that could really benefit. Like, also, how do you not let trams... Oh yes, you can let a tram stop in there. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like we could have one that comes all the way along here, because you see how that diverts off and goes that way. We could have the tram come along and take it underneath, so it's coming off at a different junction. It's always annoyed me in this game that trams can't just go backwards. They have to go around in a loop. Why? There's no need for that. What would be the best way of bringing in a loop here? Kind of makes me think maybe we should have like a looped bit here. Let's bring that up. We could... Oh, we should definitely have an express line that goes all the way from the university straight down to Fence Avenue. But what would be the best way of flicking this over? Let's see. It's just a normal road, isn't it? Yes, yes. I think I quite like that not being that. So if we could... kind of want like a nice... Yeah, if we have this as the turning area. But we could hide it down here, that's the thing. If we hid the turning area here, because then it's out the way. And that way, let's bring back those tree roads. This just looks a little bit nicer, a bit more presentable. Voila. Right, so trams, let's get back on this. So our crazy idea is to make it come around here, spin round. So it starts here, let's have a bit of line crossover. And let's finish off the tail end. So it comes around, spins around in here. Yeah, why not? And builds up speed to come along here. Now this is where it diverges, and it's going to come off here. Let's get a bit of line sharing. This one is going to stop. Yeah, let's go for it. Stops there. It's going to be a little bit busy with traffic here. Or we could have it come in here, so this is a bit more used section. I kind of like to see like little bits like this being used. And then let's have it come straight up. This is purely just... Oh no, actually, yeah, no, just straight. Just straight, this one. This is just to meet... Actually, yeah, let's have it divert a little bit off. Actually, no. Let's use all the lanes on this one. And this is just going to continue going straight up all the way to the university. Skins around here, boom, 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 boom. Perfect, and it pulls into the university. And then comes back. Perfect, down we come. Let's use all available lines here. Have it stop at the other point though. Juxtaposition, perfect. Couple more down here, wonderful. Ah, and this is where we want it to pull in, isn't it? There we go. And this is also going to have to be a different colour. It's not going to follow the other line. Perfect. Dun, 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 dun. And there we go. Perfect. It's in. So this is Finn Ave to Trade Park. Trade Uni. I can imagine that being a very popular line, so let's go for another high capacity one. Let's change the colour though, so we know when we look down. Let's also make this one a different colour, yeah, yellow. Like a darker yellow. There we go, like gold. There we go. Why did we take out the university one and etc's ones and things like that and of that nature? What was the point in the others? Okay, there's a good reason for that one, because when we expand that'll be greatly useful. Just to bring people over the river. I think we had one that just went around the park, which was kind of cool. So it literally just went, yeah, look, you can see there's remnants of that one there. Oh yeah, look, that could easily carry people across. So we might need to, when we do come to expand, we might change that road over from an industrial over to a different road. Okay, so there wasn't any kind of, there's this just here, which could be considered a metro station line. So let's go clean up these roads. This looks like it's going to be a busy area. Boom, boom, and oof, do we want to flick that over, or do we just want to keep that as is? So where's that metro station? That metro station's here, so it doesn't actually matter if this road is or isn't Okay, back to normal roads. There we go. Perfect. And let's clean that up. That is not necessary anymore. Big road, please. And let's have some trees. There you go. So let's go. Bring in this. Oh yeah, look, this is this section as well. But there's no way of getting that road across. So yeah, this is going to be the station. This is going to be the loop. So it drops them off, but it picks them up, however you're looking at it. Ah, and that's the old loop here. Okay, so how do we want this? So go straight down the middle, I guess. Comes round, and then up, across. Okay, let's do that. And this one is basically just to move people across and get people into these shopping districts. So this will serve people coming around. This is just going to be very fast. Just get all these people, capture all those people into this area, and basically pick them up to be able to bring them to a transport hub here, which they can continue their journey somewhere into the city. And it spins round. Capture those people. There we go, brings the people around. Wonderful. Let's put one there, one there. Brings them up. Through here and stops at the station. So these people can come over here as well. So, you know, if you were going to try and go on an onward journey, you could just jump on here, jump on there. Boom, 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 boom. Done. And now for the tram that just goes around Central Park. Can we get a tram that goes under? We can't get a tram that goes under. Oh, that's going to be such a cool line. Okay. Easy now. So there's no tram that connects up to this station. Okay, perfect. So this tram's not going to stop at any station. It's just going to bring people around the park area. Gets a little bit... Oh, actually, we could bring it in here, because then they're all connecty. Okay, so it is going to stop at maybe one stop. One hub. And then we can brush those up, because those aren't needed as much. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, let's have this go on that line. Comes round. Down. Stops at the Central Park. Okay. Oh no. Didn't think about the loop. How's... Correction, it is going to stop at this park, because it's just easier to make it turn around. Don't worry, it'll be alright on the night. And now we come back on ourselves. Okay, boom, 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 boom. This episode is taking longer than I planned, because I deleted loads of lines that I don't know if I needed or not. And that probably wasn't a good idea, but we did it anyway. Boom, boom, boom. That's here, that's there. It's coming up, goes round. Oh, it's got to come back on. Oh. Still streaming, hun. And we oh dear. We'll fix that later, because obviously that's not very good planning on my behalf. In fact, maybe we just delete that line and start again. Hold on. Oh my god, we just did it. Okay, right. Okay, right. Well, sorry. It's getting a bit hot in here on a sweaty day. So yes, we just created 2 lines without pointing out where they're going to and from, and so this is going to be west. West Central to East Central. Let's have just a very nice looking one. There we go. Perfect. Change the color of that to something red. There you go. Perfect. Just so when we look down here we can see. Okay, so let's plan this one a little bit better, shall we? How is it going to loop round? So basically it just has to skip this bit if we want it to connect up to here. Or we could just build 2 lines that go in 2 opposite directions, which would not be that hard. Yeah, let's do 2 lines. It's perfect. Dun 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 dun. Yes. No, that's 2 independent lines that don't stop at any station. They just go around. And this just kind of a expressway to get people around the park. Yes, that's... So if you want to go see the bottom of the park, you just jump on here. And if you want to go see the top park, then let's see. This is going to be City Park anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, and that's maybe fairly busy, so let's go with 1:30, and let's make that light blue, and let's go ahead and put in the other tram line, which is just going to be the anti-clockwise rounds. That should be nice and easy. Yeah, no, nice and easy. They're just going to skim these areas. So you can just walk across, grab it, and carry on without having to go a convoluted route. Let's get the same tram. Where's the same tram? I think it's 130 around about here. I'm going to call it Central Park clockwise. And boom, 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 boom. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah, these people right here, they need a tram. Which is probably why this one was invented. Sorry, my voice is going a little bit scraggly. Oh, we could have the tram go under here as well at the same time. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, collect these people, bring them up, bring them under, and drop them off. Yes, one big loop within a loop. Seems kind of a waste to have these two lines, but you know. Live and learn. And it's going to share with that express line that goes up thing. Oh. Hold on. Let's do something tricky. There we go. Have two inverted. Boom, 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 boom. And then, yes, it comes roaring along. It goes into there. Lovely stuff. Okay, that's done, that's done. There's a tram line right here. Yeah, I feel like, is there a 4-lane tram line? I feel like that should be a part of this. I think I am going to have to call it a night soon. Just because this stretch of road gets really, really busy, so therefore the tram line should be connected. Hold on, let's have a look. Yeah, if we can connect that tram line up to here, because then we can bring the university tram line over. How long have we been going? Let's try and do 2 hours. Then I am off to bed. Right. Where do we want this tram line going? We want the tram line connected to this kind of mini hub. So let's go. Do we have a tram line with trees? No, we don't. Nothing on a small scale. Okay, so let's... Is this a tram line with bicycle lanes? Yes, it is indeed. So let's flick this all over to where is that? There, right. There it is. Cool. So this block is now going to become a massive turnaround point for the tram. We've just now made it far more accessible for everyone to get to the stadium. Boom. And this is probably going to be the most popular tram line on some days. It also connects this part. Actually, we should have the tram line come down here as well. just so it grabs these people. Yep, let's do that. Let's flick that road back over to something more artisanal. Tramline. Oh, we just added a tramline. We didn't put what it is. Oh, it's that one. Central Park Mid. Let's just go for an old school city one. There we go. Perfect. I don't think there's going to be many people wanting that one. And yes, so these people, they've got a very big lack of public transport down this area. So they've got this, but that's it on that front. So if we can pick the middle lane here, then we can just have our turnabout lane. Okay. Let's get bikes flowing through here as well. Awesome. Robin Park, which is going to stop off at the stadium. So we need to get these things dual use. Otherwise, people will not use them. Yes, I think if it just comes that way, let's turn off that, bring that out and stop that there. Perfect. And bring that back in. Now we need a little turning station, which is not going to be that hard, as we just come out a little bit. Bring that down. Yeah, no, too much, too close, too close. There you go, perfect. And yeah, let's just crack this in nice and quick. I think we might have to save all the buses for next time because there's got to be quite a few of them. There we go. All these people are going to be massively upgrading now. Should probably think about when we expand this area, we'll bring out more of these. Okay, that comes along. Oh yeah, make sure we get one right by this tube station. Yep, wonderful. Tube station complete. And make sure it stops outside the stadium. So it's going to be a very popular place. Let's bring that over. Do we want it coming around the back here, sneaking around the back? Nah, let's have it not sneak around the back, and let's bring that up. Because that way is already covered by trams. So let's bring that in here, and back it comes. Perfect. How much money have we spent? We haven't spent that much money actually, only about $500,000 on a new subway system, which is good. Perfect. Those people are absolutely over the moon. And that, before we run off, oh my god, there's so many more tram lines now. Okay, Robin Park to Trade Uni. I can see that kind of being high capacity-ish. Let's just give it a cool thing, and let's give it the same color as our sports team. I think they're orange. And let's go again. I think we should have a tram line for this whole area that comes around. Just having a tram line for this section doesn't really make any sense, especially when we've got this area as well to bring in. And so what we're going to go for university, that one with a bike, because yeah, these ones with a bike, especially for this area. Let's have it carve through these buildings. Oh, that did not want to be a two-way line, did it? Let's have it go past this park. I wonder if we could just go straight through. Nice. And flick the other road over to industrial. Just because I hate those little signs that says you can't do that. So that's done. That's coming round. That should be all connected. Potentially. Nope. Okay, so we've got to continue. And there we go. Perfect. Boom. Let's start off here. And let's take people. Where are we going? We're going on a massive journey, aren't we? So this is the start. Maybe we could have it loop. Can we have it loop through here? Because then that's got people. But then again, we want the tram to like go through the university. That's the only thing. Hold up. Unless the university tram doesn't actually stop in that section, this is just a massive turnaround for it. Yeah, come on then. Let's start this university tram off. So there we go, perfect, comes through here. So this is just going to be a massive roundabout for this tram. Comes through there, let's hope it stops for their bit of nightlife partying. And let's come up again and again, and boom. There we go, look at all these people, they're just going to freaking upgrade like crazy at the, in a moment when we turn this back on. Why can't we come through here? Did we put the wrong station down? No, we put the wrong station down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh dear. Looks like we put the wrong station down. Okay, gonna have to get rid of that station. And now we're gonna find the right station to put in its place. Oh dear, we can't just switch it over. Oh dear. It's all gone peak tong. Now, is that road going to connect up? No, it's not. Okay, boom. And then there should be enough road for that to connect up. Yes, indeed. Wonderful. I'm going to guess there's a metro line that's very confused at the moment. And because we named them all, we know exactly which one it is. So there's a monorail line that goes from Fence Park to here. That's this one. Let's have a look at that one. Hey, I'm on stream. I'm on stream. No worries. Alright, bye bye. Sorry about that. Yeah, pants. Okay, right, we're gonna have to change that over. Yeah, and even that is the wrong road type that we need. So let's do that. Perfect. Oh, we're gonna have to put that back in. Okay. Sorry, there's no other way to. I should have cancelled the line or changed it beforehand. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's monorail. Boom. 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 I think that's very well recovered, to be honest. If I do say so myself. Okay, perfect. And let's change it. We know it's a very popular line, so there we go. The biggest capacity. Oh. Biggest capacity, and we're going to call it Fan Ave to Cities Skylines 2 Park. Lovely stuff. Cool. Okay, right. That's settled. That's settled. That's settled. Where do we pick off? There we go. This one. Can we just... come back here? Let's go there. Oh, epicness. There we go. Perfect. It's just carried on. Boom, boom, boom. All the way around. And down. These people are absolutely loving it. We're going to have a population crisis coming up in a bit, because we're not going to know what to do with these people. In fact, can we... how do we get rid of that station there? There we go, perfect. Get rid of that station. In fact, we're going to have two loops. Loop here is going to be loop 1, this is going to be loop 2. Let's go. Boom, background. Oh, that's a bit of a long space. Okay, we can always come back and like edit that part. That's perfect. That's round, and Badger's Den. There we go. Perfect. Where are you? Where are you? This one. Let's give you... Can we give you a very funky looking one? Now, I don't think it's going to be a very majorly busy tram, but there we go. Let's give it a funky tram. Give it a funky colour as well. Why not? Some like modern yellow. There we go. No, we all yellow going through this area. Let's give it green. Maybe green, and let's call it tradey. What was it? Trade uni loop. There we go. Perfect. So now we can see. I'm I mean, if you can just walk across this little bit of campus, nothing is going to be that bad along there. Perfect, perfect. Everything's being plumbed in. I think we've just got buses to go. And so we've got all the major arteries filled in with all the major things. Robin Park could use a bit more work, but that's for when we develop it a bit more. Now, what is very underdeveloped? Here we've got a very underdeveloped area in terms of public transport. So let's bring in a bit more public transport, and let's whack in a station over here which is going to serve the local community. Have a stop off there. Hopefully people will take the branch up that way. And let's just go for a very basic bus line. Coming in this way, bringing it round. Oh, try and keep it 2 blocks over. Right outside the schools, you want it to hit things like this, so people are more encouraged to take this actual line, and especially coming up through here. Let's have one big line for this section. I was going to say, can we make the bus go over the bridge, but that is a very popular area, so I want to get that to avoid that area if we can. And this, bringing it up, bring it up a bit more, making use of those bus lanes coming up here. Nope, we want it coming over here, so people are now coming to the monorail station. No, the monorail station, the underground station. And this is very giant bus lane for us. Probably come back and do a bit more bus work at a later date, to be honest. But what this is trying to do is basically ferry out the people. In fact, what I'm going to probably do is probably call it a night. But actually, no, we've still got 10 minutes. Let's do a 2-hour stream. But I will call it a night soon. And then we can always come back and look at these buses at a further date. Can we do a nice loop in this area? Yes, we can. And let's bring it back upon itself. And that should collect most of the people. We're going to have a population bloom. Absolute population boom is going to be coming. Perfect. Do we want it stopping around about? No, let's have it stop there and back in. Oh yes, actually, yeah, let's have it stop at the shops. Can we grab that, pull that way? No, okay, no, stop that. Okay, dun. Oh yeah, I guess because it has to come out this way, so it's going to have to turn around if it was going to go to shops. Okay. Perfect. So this is the Brooklyn bus. Harbour Brooklyn bus. I was going to call it a bus, but we all know what this is. And definitely a modern day double decker if we can. What is this? Community Japanese. Oh, there's so many little things I haven't seen. What? Okay. Oh, we can't get those because we don't have the facilities for them. Yep, nice double-decker bus, please. Lovely stuff. Yeah, blue is fine for that area. Lovely. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's see if we can do this. And we want a bus lane that's just going to like weave in and out the areas here. I don't know if I can cover the whole of the city in 10 minutes because that... But basically what you want it to be doing is picking up people from the outskirts here and feeding them into like the main system. And just trying to get to the other places where your main transport is not going. So yeah, we can pick the people up from here. And then let's do the Finn Avenue bus. So this is just going to go around collecting people from the outskirts, bring them in. Oh, it can't stop there for some strange reason. Why can't it stop outside the... Oh, that's very weird. Stop there then, and have it cross. Remember, it's got to come back on itself. So yeah, we want to try and hit as many areas that our tram isn't hitting currently. Yeah, because these guys can get off here, then get the tram into the main system. That's perfect. And we are going to have a bit of a loop connect coming down into that system. Yeah, let's have it so the two loops very geniusly take on either side of this traffic. And then it comes down. Perfect. So we get a nice loop like that, where one side of the street does one, the other side does the other. Perfect. Perfect. We'll have to do a review next week once all this is in. Ah, I see. Hold on. This is like the most complicated bus lane, but we've made it work. Just. Oh, no, come on, boom. Can we have a bus that stops here? Yes, we can. Okay, right, boom. I want you to pick up the people on this side. We're just drawing a line, weaving it in between the cities. Yeah, there was definitely some kind of bus stop that stops here, so that's cool. And I think I'm going to have to quit here because I'm just too It's getting too sweaty and hot up here. I'm afraid the aircon is not working as well as intended. So we're just going to have to just maybe just call it a day for now. Let's have it drop off people there. So we're just going to deal with this bit and then we'll come back next week to finish this off, or I'll do a little video over the weekend. Who knows? Don't know why I deleted all the bus lanes. That was probably a big mistake. But we're just going to let this play out for now. Okay, right. Woo. Okay, let's see if our demand for residential has gone down now. I mean, there's a load of buses that have gone missing. Like a load of them. Because we should be seeing a massive increase in people upgrading at the back here. Nope, we just lost a load of people at the back here, which kind of sucks, but okay, because of that little road mess up we had. Yeah, look, see, they're all upgrading now, which means we've got a boost to our economy, or did have a boost to our economy, because they were upgrading. These people would have upgraded as well over here, so they would have gone up. Yeah, look, they're on their way up. See, look, they're upgrading now, which should up that revenue. But there's probably other places that are maybe downgrading because of the lack of buses. Dun, dun, dun. But there's a huge uptake. What about our demand for residential? Residential is all good. Okay, look, more people, more money. What if we whack it on 3? Okay. Let's just have a look at our, just to wrap up. 1,000 people aren't, this hasn't been updated. There's only 3 of those. And only 1 passenger. I think right now the CPU is scrambling to be like, where do we send people? Oh, lots of people using it. It's all good. Okay. What about this? What about our gamble? 1 person per week. I think when this gets upgraded and we bring more businesses over, then maybe we've got to reshuffle. 800 people using that per week. Okay, 600. It's going to be slightly chaotic. What about the underground? Are there more people using the underground now? No, 600 people using the monorail. Yeah, loads of people. Definitely going to have to review that. So we got all these people in this area using that 1 lane, 300. It's got to be getting more popular. Come on. Okay, that is the most popular lane we got there. That's good. Okay. 600 people a week, really? Suppose they're just doing short stops. But yes. Right. I'm not sure if I made the city better or worse. Probably worse because there's less buses out there. And let's have a look. Where's an area of this used to have lots of buses. So let's have a look. Yeah, look, they're downgrading. Should have kept the buses. Okay. And there rounds a very long 2-hour episode just coming in. And thank you very much for watching. If you have made it to the end, thank you very much for your patience and time and everything you've invested in me. And next week we will sort out the buses, sort out this, 'cause this looks a bit of a mess right here. Maybe bring out the city a bit more. Not sure how I'm feeling about Hipster's farm there, but it does look quite cool. This like little bit of the city that's just flat with a few construction things. Anyway, it's really hot in this room now, so I'm going to call it a day. Say thank you very much for watching. Joy be with you all. We've managed to re-put in all the public transport, which is good. Well, not all of it, but the buses. And yeah, for now, that would do. Thank you very much for watching. Our demand for industry is down, and our residential is at the same point. So yes, thank you very much for watching. What's the problem now? What's this? Too fewer services. See, we didn't bring in the buses. Right, that'll do. Right, bye bye. Good joy be with you.